my channel, Arising Yasho. I am Dr. Yashodhara Datta. I am a veterinary doctor turned model turned YouTuber turning into something else. So today I am going to talk about a very ancient facial massage technique, an East Asian facial massage technique named Guasha, which is originated in China initially, and it's all about draining tissue fluids, and it's about our lymphatic system, draining lymph basically. So if I have to explain to you what exactly is the lymphatic system, I mean, if I have to do a Guasha video, I have to first talk to you about the lymphatic system in our body and what it is and how it drains and all of that. So I guess here we go. So we all know that we have our blood circulatory system in our body, which is pumped by our heart actively, right? So we have our veins, which carry the deoxygenated blood, and we have our arteries and capillaries, which carry the oxygenated blood from our heart to all parts of our body. But the blood which is pumped out and the blood which is pumped back in through the venous system, there is a 15%, almost 15% difference between the two volumes. So that 15% of liquid, which is our blood and other interstitial fluids, they remain back in our body system and our interstitial spaces and the tissues and muscles. So there comes the play of the lymphatic system. So the lymphatic system is spread throughout our body, and it does not have any pumping mechanism. For example, the heart is for the blood, but for lymph, there is no active pumping organ which will be pumping it in and out. So what the lymphatic system does is basically when there is an excess of fluid in the interstitial and in the intercellular areas, that the lymphatic system, the lymphatic vessels draw in the extra fluid from between the tissues and the muscles, and they drain. So if you can see, it drains in like this, and the lymphatic system is spread all over body, and it drains into our subclavian vein, which is just below our clavicles. So it drains into the subclavian vein and goes to the heart, and the process continues. So if you've ever noticed that you are sometimes bloated when you wake up, your face is puffy or your body feels puffy, that is because of that extra fluid which has remained back in your tissue spaces. And you basically, since you have been sleeping, you haven't really been moving, or you haven't really been getting much exercise of muscles or movement of muscles, let's say, to have that sort of fluid. So the lymphatic system basically just depends on the bodily movement and the muscular movement for it to move. Since it does not have an organ like a heart, which our blood system, the circulatory system, does. So it depends mostly on our bodily movements. So the lymphatic system, what exactly is it? So like I said, it drains extracellular fluid from the tissues back into the circulatory system, just through the subclavian vein, which is behind our clavicle bone. And so the lymphatic system is also a very important player in our immune system. So what happens is the lymphatic system, let me explain a little bit about the immune system. So the immune system, we have three kind of main cells which protect us from bacteria, virus, and other pathogens. So there are macrophages, which are cells which engulf, which are engulf cells which it does not recognize as its own bodily cells, its own cells as an enemy cell. So it engulfs the cell if it's a bacteria or a virus and it destroys it. And there are B cells and T cells, which are basically our immune cells, which makes up our antibodies, which are passive antibodies and active antibodies. So your B cells and T cells, they do that. So that was a brief about the immune system. So like I was saying, the lymphatic system carries a lot of our immune cells, the lymphocytes basically, which are our immune cells. And it is basically a protective mechanism. And it also is a filtering mechanism because we have lymph nodes in various places of our body. It's mostly in the crooks and crannies of your bodies, such as under your armpits, near your inguinal area, which is your groin area. You can feel your lymph nodes. If you are a skinny person, you would be able to feel your lymph nodes. They are around our elbow area on the inside. They're situated, a lot of them are situated on the side of our neck through these. They're situated behind our ears, like that. And there are quite a few around this area, in the facial area, the zygomatic area, and also some of them are around our sinus area here, you see? So all of this, and they are also behind our knees and all of it, so because it's all over our body, right? So it all, we have to draw it from here and here towards our subclavian vein, which is situated here, and then it will drain towards the circulatory system, which is our blood circulatory system. So saying all of that, I hope you've gotten the basics of what the lymphatic system is. So there, I start with Guasha. So Guasha is, like I said, a very old, ancient Chinese or East Asian technique of drawing fluid, removing excess fluid when you're puffy, or breaking down muscular knots when you're like muscles are in knots, you're in pain. It really helps because it's a massage technique of sorts. So in our body, our face, like I said in my last video, one of my last videos, that our face is the part which does not really get any active exercise. We are working, doing things, we are, moving around. So our arms and legs are fine. They're getting enough exercise. Plus, you should be exercising some more. But our face, apart from talking, smiling, laughing, frowning, doesn't do much, right? So it is one place where you need to actively massage. And there are also points where you get tension, where you get stress and you get pain basically. And pressing on those points really does help reduce the pressure and the pain and the stress and all of it. So Guasha has been used for centuries for that. Okay, so I will tell you what the Guasha tools are, what the kind of Guasha tools. So jade rolling is not exactly a Guasha technique. Let me tell you that, because while jade rolling does help in a bit of massaging of the skin, very light, but this is way more intensive. Jade rolling is like starter, while Guasha is pro. So there are three kinds I have, which there are many kinds actually, but I have three kinds with me. This is a jade stone. I always prefer the rose quartz because rose quartz is much smoother because, like I said, it's a crystal, you see, and jade is a stone. This is in a mushroom shape, which you can go and do your eye area, your temples and all of that. This is like a butterfly or a heart-shaped stone. And this is a rectangular Guasha board. And these notches. These notches are so that they can fit, you know, into the angles of your face. And honestly, I prefer this shape better than this shape because somehow everybody's facial structure, bone structure is different. So you have to pick and choose what suits you best. So maybe for a much angular and a larger face, this would be a better tool. But I haven't really found it very useful apart from just using it to massage this part of my face. Okay, so where to buy Guasha tools? All right, so Guasha tools you can find on Amazon, on Nika, yeah, pretty much on Flipkart also, I guess. However, I got these from Mount Lai, which I'm not sure if it's available in India, in Sephora, maybe in Sephora, I'm not really sure. But you can get, these are all stones, these are all similar shapes. You don't really need to go for any brand. It's a tool, so you don't have to like buy a certain brand. So you can buy there's something called face tools or face rituals. Yeah, face rituals is one which you'll find on Nika, and I think these would sell for around 1,500 each. And honestly, if you don't want to spend so much money on buying a stone. And another thing, I had an exact same shaped rose quartz which I broke. They break very easily. Be very careful with them. Be very careful with them. Do not let them drop because they crack. These are stones and crystals, especially the rose quartz ones. They break so easily. They're very fragile. So I was saying, if you do not want to really spend much money on Guasha tools, just you can use a spoon, the edge of a spoon, which is this is quite sharp actually. If you have something which is less, let's say it's less sharp, a little blunt, you can use that also. But then obviously this would be a better experience. But then if you want to go the cheap way, it's up to you. It's you can use a spoon for it. So, how to take care of your Guasha tool? You just have to wash it and with just gentle soap and dry it and keep it in a nice stable place so that it doesn't slip off and fall like mine did, which is a wastage of quite a few thousands, let's say. So, how to use them? Right? That is the point that we're trying to get to. Hydration always, like I always talk about in my other videos. Right now my face is absolutely clean. I have just done my yoga and meditation and I've just washed my face and it has nothing except my very tinted lip balm, which is from Maybelline, by the way. So for Guasha, you need to basically use some sort of lubricating agent, which could be an oil or a very thick, slippery cream. So I haven't really been doing much of Guasha these days, but when I used to daily do it for about 5 minutes or so when I go to bed, I was using this cream, which is from Claire's, the Rich Moist Soothing Cream. It's a very rich, nice sort of a cream, all-rounder cream. You can use it in the day or night, whenever you please. It's mostly for normal skin types. I would not really recommend it for oily skin types. But yeah, this is a very good cream, and I used to just, after I used my toners and, you know, my actives, my serums and everything, I would use this cream and just go over with my Guasha tool for like a couple minutes so that there is massaging, there's more circulation, and there's better absorption of the products. So you can use a cream if you have a very good cream. Any kind will do, I guess. It's your choice. Or you can use oils. So today, I think I'll be using this oil, which is from St. Botanica. It's an antioxidant oil. It has 24 active antioxidant oils in it. I will just read you the top 3 or 4 oils, which are Moroccan argan oil, which is a very good emollient, which is very good for fighting off anti-aging, basically. Then there is rosehip oil, which helps in inflammation. There is caprylic triglycerides derived from coconut oil, which is also quite anti-aging and hydrating and emollient. It has jojoba oil or jojoba, however you want to pronounce it. It's up to you, which is also antibacterial, a very good hydrant, a very good emollient. And then they also have a tocopherol acetate, which is vitamin E, and retinol palmitate, which is vitamin A. So vitamin E and vitamin A are both very important for skin. If you don't know by now, vitamin A is very anti-aging. It helps in skin cell turnover so that your dead skin is getting removed and fresher skin cells are regenerating, basically. So anti-aging. And vitamin E. Vitamin E is a very good antioxidant, and it helps in keeping the skin hydrated and helps in boosting collagen production. So, the bounciness of our skin comes from collagen, which is the main elastic agent of our skin and also our bones and ligaments and our joints, which decreases as we age. Its production decreases. So yeah, vitamin E is useful for that thing, and this sells for around $17.99, $18.00 on Nika, and sometimes you can get it on sale for about $15.00 or so. But yeah, it's a good enough. It's a slightly heavy, I don't know if you can see it, heavyish oil. And the other oil, which I sometimes use, is the Kiehl's. You know about this, come on. The Midnight Recovery Concentrate, which is a very pocket-heavy, hole-making cult oil. It's a good oil, definitely. And it has a cult following. It is very expensive. It's $2,100 for just 15 ml, and you don't generally get it on sale. They don't put these on sales because these are luxury brands. So this one has caprylic triglycerides, like I mentioned in there. It also has rosa canina fruit oil, squalene. Squalene is very good for collagen boosting. Squalene is also anti-inflammatory. Yeah, a very good emollient, hydrant in a way, let's say. Lavandula oil, tocopherol, lavender oil, and what is special about it? Yeah, I would say the squalene is the special thing about this one, because of which it is so expensive. Squalene is a very expensive ingredient, and squalene is, I think, the third ingredient on the list, which makes it one of the heavier ingredients. I mean, like, more in concentration in this product. So hence, this product is expensive. So I'm not going to use this. And plus also, I don't really use it for guasha. I could use it for jade rolling because this is quite a very light oil. You see, like, I don't know if you can see. Maybe I should just open it and show it to you. Like, it's very light. See? It's like a very light oil. It can be called a dry oil almost. So it would not give you the time of the guasha that you would do would be reduced if you use this oil, because it will get absorbed into your skin very fast. So the other oil which you can use is also bio oil. I mean, we all know about bio oil. We find it on Nika everywhere. Come on, I don't need to tell you about bio oil. So bio oil, as you know, is very good for scars. However, bio oil could be comedogenic, which means it could break out if you are a sensitive skin type or acne prone skin type. Try not to use bio oil because it is very heavy and it's comedogenic, and it might actually trigger your acne protection on face. But then, if you are somebody who has aged, say you're in your 30s and you no longer get acne, but you had acne before, and you want to reduce the scarring left by your acne, you could actually use bio oil. But then always remember to like test it out before you go with the whole process. I don't want to take any blame for anybody's breakouts. So I'm going to use the Botanica Antioxidant 24 Antioxidant active oils today. And basically my hands are clean since I just washed my face, of course. So I'm going to take a couple of pumps of this oil on my face. Oh, before I apply it, I should tell you, oh, it's gonna fall. So I should apply it and tell you at the same time. Wear something old and loose and deep, like what I am wearing. Not that this is old, but this is loose and deep. Basically, because you are going to spread it all around your face and neck area, and you don't want to get oil all over your clothes, right? So I can go in with some more, right? Just like that. I forgot to show you the texture. It's slightly yellowish, slightly. So I don't have anything on my face. I just cleaned my face and I came in to this video. So now that my face is well oiled up and absolutely slippery as a seal. I don't know if that's the right metaphor. But anyway, a baby seal. Is that the right one? Not sure. Anyway, so I'm gonna go pick up my choice of tool, which is this one. Yeah, it's washed and clean. I'm putting the rest of the oil on this one, and like I explained to you about the lymph nodes, which are all over our neck, our clavicle, our chest, our in front of our mammary gland area, your breasts, of course, your sinus area somewhere here, then these glands. Your tonsils are also a part of your lymphatic system, and the main organ, which one of the main organs, which is the thymus, is just below your breastbone, just around here where your heart is placed basically, and the other one is the spleen. So forget about the sciencey stuff, let's just get to the real stuff. So how you can do it is, so this is the thickness, all right? Hold it at a degree, not 90 degree, not really 45, little lesser than that, and scrape basically. Oh, I didn't tell you about the facial muscles, but okay, I'll tell you about the facial muscles as I am doing this, right? So our facial muscles are holding our face back, so pulling back. So there are groups of muscles which are around our lips, okay, which are roundish, which are held by muscles which pull down. There are muscles which go this way so that your face is held up. There are muscles which hold you this way. And there is also the zygomatic muscle, if I'm not wrong. Sorry for my anatomy classes, which were 10 years ago probably. I don't really remember. There is a group of muscle which runs vertically through here. And it is supported this way. So a lot of stuff to understand. And there are, underneath the muscles basically, are our lymph nodes, which are like really tiny, tiny peas peas everywhere, tiny peas and beans on our body. So to drain it, it should be outward and downward, because we're trying to drain it towards our subclavian vein, which lies underneath our clavicles, right? So don't go too harshly around your eyes. Do this. See this side, there's a little curve which perfectly fits below my cheekbone and also above. So this side I could use if I really want to go in deeper. Yeah, like this. And drain downwards, right? For your forehead, basically, you could, I'm having little breakouts, but never mind them, they'll go away after my period. So, do that. Pull out your muscles, you're frowning, which is not good for you in any way. Do that. See my vein? It's a lot of tension. I woke up with a headache because I had been having quite a few nightmares in the last couple of days. Your face will be a little reddish. Don't get alarmed. That's fine, because that is because you are increasing the blood circulation, drawing out fluid. So it's bound to turn red, right? Do the same thing on the other side. Basically, you could even do this to break out the knots here if there are. Gently massage this place where you frown the most. And it's good for your skin because it helps you break out the wrinkles, or just, massage the wrinkles so that they don't become that evident. My veins are really popping out because I am having a headache right now, but I'm shooting anyway. So take it towards your ear and just massage it there, because some of your tiny little beans of lymph glands are here, right? Take it, massage it. Take it, massage it, right? And draw it down. Keep drawing it down. And people, I'm telling you, this is not just for girls, it's also for men. I've tried this once on my boyfriend, and on his back though, I mean his shoulder muscle, and he loved it. You can do it on their face, on your faces too. The girls don't need to do it for you, even though I did it, but of course, you can do it yourself. It's not a cosmetic procedure, it's a massage technique, so you can do it on your own, right? So I'm using this side to drain. So this part is good for this, or you can use it this way, whichever way you prefer, whichever way makes you feel better. I use it this way. It helps. And I massage the lymph glands around here. I woke up with quite a sore neck. Not neck, I mean the neck muscles. Not sore throat, but a sore neck. So that feels so good. Gosh. So what you can do also, if you can see, Excuse my bones, I am skinny. So what you can do is use this notch here and go over your spine. I don't know if you can see it. You can do this. I really hope you can see this, what I'm doing, basically. And here. Oh. So these are the points where mostly people retain a lot of tension. I hope you can hear me. Retain a lot of tension and pain during your headaches and muscle aches, shoulder aches, all of it, you know. And this ridge really perfectly fits into my muscle. It might not with everybody, so that is why I said you have to choose your tool accordingly, experiment with it, see if it fits you, makes you feel good. Do this, or do it this way. I prefer doing it this way. These are there are a lot of lymph glands here, which you need to be draining downwards. So I'm not really doing it on the other side of my face because it's easier to demonstrate it to you on one side. However, I'll do it later, the other side of my face. I'm not neglecting it, of course. So jade rolling basically is, like I said, that you can keep your jade rolling tools in the fridge and cool. But this is more of like a warm technique. The stone gets warmer as you keep scraping and using it on your face. And since it is to increase your circulation, so in cold, when you use cold, anything cold, your circulatory vessels, basically your arteries or your capillaries, they contract and it reduces the circulation happening basically. But when you warm it up, they expand and there's more circulation. So you can work on your nasolabial fold, which is this, right? Your laugh lines. Work it out, take it there, take it all towards here, and drain it down. Keep draining. That is important. Do this and this. Oh my god, I think I'll stretch this video to forever because I am just feeling so good. I'm enjoying my own massage so damn much that I might actually continue forever. Don't worry, I'll not do that. And just don't go too close to your eye. Like, even if you do very light, please, very carefully. Like I said, there's no fat underneath the skin of your eyes, so it can get damaged very easily. So these are your areas of sinus. So if any of you have sinus pain, you might know that these are the areas which feel congested, painful. Your eyes, behind your eyes, and your temples here is where our sinuses, basically sinus cavities. There are also lymph glands over it. So it'll help with the drainage. It helps. And seriously, doing this part, it feels so good. I'm frowning, but it's so good. Your temple. It's like you don't need anybody else to do this for you when you have a headache. You just can do it yourself. Yeah. Do the same, like I said, I'm putting it down on a tissue. Like you should go in a heart shape almost on your face, like this. Drain it down. Yeah, this, drain it down. So I will be showing you my neck area downwards. So, well, people say lift your neck as you age. Yeah, in some cases it might be true. If you're applying products and all of that, neck lifting is another cosmetic procedure that's there. But to drain the lymph, you cannot lift it up. You have to bring it down to your clavicle and just gently, massage your clavicle area. Yeah, I mean, I'm skinny, so you can really easily see my bones, my clavicle area. But yes, when you use a tool, even if you do have some fat on it, you'll be able to feel it. You'll be able to feel the glands. They're like tiny little, like, gritty stuff. You can feel your glands around here if you really press hard. But you have to probably, I can feel it more because I'm very skinny. Oh God, I need to gain weight. That's fine, I will at some point. So, like you see, I have a lot of tension. That's basically because I have a headache right now, and I'm finding this massage so good. So basically, I had a headache. I woke up with a headache, and I thought, why not make the Guasha video today? Because double benefits, right? I mean, I get to do my massage, reduce my pain, and also the video will be done at the same time. So, you can sometimes put this in the fridge, really get cold, and use it on your eye area to gently massage your eye area when you wake up puffy. But also otherwise, you can use this to massage your temples, your eye area, orbital area here, your bone here. It feels tremendously good. Basically, just massage it. You get it. These are all self-massage techniques for which you don't really need to spend money once you invest in these things and the oils. You can pick and choose your own oil, like I said, whatever suits you, or if it's a cream. And don't share your Guasha tools with other people, okay? Because jade is a porous stone, while rose quartz is not much porous. However, jade is a porous stone, so you don't want to use somebody else's tool, right? Just get your own tool. Look out for deals, look out for offers or whatever, but get your own tools or use your own spoon, like I said. This feels really good. I mean, I could do this forever. Anyway, I'm a massage addict, so really feel good when my muscles are like moved around and not so broken. Feels good. So I'm draining it down to this area, and now you can also, with a flatter tool, or you can also do it with this one if you want, these are just like, you should always take care of your décolleté. How do you pronounce that? This is where the age shows, this area. Even before your face will show it. So really take care of this area. Whatever products you're using, make sure you bring them down to your neck and your décolleté. Am I pronouncing it right? Not sure. Do correct me if I'm wrong. I don't mind positive criticism, like I always said. Yeah, So there. Almost done, at least, because I need to hurry up and the times are running out. But anyway, so as you can see, it's less oilier now because much of the oil has absorbed into my skin. If you prefer, if it's not summertime, if you prefer, you can leave the oil on your face if you want to, or if you have to go out, if you have errands to run, if it's winter and you're feeling that it's, if it's summertime. Did I say it ulta? Like vice versa? I'm sorry. Like if it's winter, you can let the oil stay. Won't bother you. But if it's summer and you have to go out, if you have to run errands, you can wash it off very gently. The remaining oil, basically, out of your face with a very gentle cleanser. Don't rub, because you've already rubbed your face a lot. So I don't know if you can see any difference. There are so many people who have like posted before and after pictures of Guasha, but well, I'm not gonna do that one. So yeah, that was about Guasha and the benefits of Guasha, how it helps you drain the toxins and the fluids, the extra fluids that are remaining in your interstitial spaces, tissue spaces, basically, around your face, which is making it look puffier than usual. And it also helps you cleanse, because remove toxins, because if the lymph is also sort of like a filtering system, and the lymphatic system, basically. So it might, if you don't really drain the lymph, and or if it's stagnant, or if you're not doing much of it, the toxins do tend to remain in places which it doesn't get much of movement, basically, let's say. So yeah, I would rather just use this if I had to wash it off, but I think I will not wash it off today. A very gentle wash without any form of scrubber or any scrubbing. I'll just wash it normally, but today I'm not, like I said. And after that, when the excess oil is removed, I will just go on with Klairs Rich Moist Soothing Serum. You can get it on Nykaa very easily. It comes for around, oh god, price is not written, but I think it's somewhere around 16 to 1800, and Neutrogena face wash is somewhere around $500. All of Nykaa, Amazon, Flipkart, wherever you want to get it. So that was Guasha. I hope you learned something important today. And Guasha, I have introduced you to Guasha, and I really hope that it helps you in getting healthier skin and body and mind, since it really does relax you. It does relax you. Once you try it, you'll feel like just going on with it. Trust me. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Like this video if you liked it, please. And leave your thoughts down below in the comments, please. I like to know your thoughts. I like to know what you think about, if I can add something, if I can make something else. Just give me your ideas. I'm quite responsive so far. So yeah, I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching, and like, share, and subscribe. Bye bye. Have a good day or night.